everybody. The materials that you're going to need for this lesson are your sketchbook, a pencil, an eraser, and a Sharpie. The sketchbook challenge of the day is, can you draw a human figure? When you try, do you use lines or shapes to draw your human figure? Remember the art expectations. Respect yourself and others. Respect property and supplies. Respect your time, and above all, try your best every day.
Oh, hey there friends. It's me, Mr. Lewis, and I'm here to tell you about an amazing artist by the name of Keith Haring. Let's check out some awesome information about this crazy cool pop artist. Mr. Lewis, what is a pop artist? Oh, hey, that's a great question. A pop artist is someone who makes art that's about popular culture, things that are happening in the world. They ask questions like, what's cool? What are people thinking about? What are some things that are happening right now? So they might make art about what you think is cool, what's hip, what video games you're playing, what products you're buying. And Keith Haring wanted to make art for the people. He was very much into making art on products like shirts, buttons, and posters. These products and the artwork that is on the products were purchased by lots and lots of people. Not only did Keith Haring make pop art that was referencing lots of things that were happening in the world, but he made artwork that was fun and exciting and mysterious. He had all these crazy cool images that he used, like symbols that communicated ideas. And some of these subjects were dogs. Another subject was babies and UFOs. Oh! What Keith Haring was most known for, however, were his human figures, people shapes. Some of these figures were very, very simple shapes. They showed a lot of energy and movement.
Dancing.
Jumping. All this kind of stuff. Today we're actually going to learn how to draw figures kind of like Keith Haring did. Very simple, very easy, and we're going to actually take stick figures and transform the lines of stick figures into fully realized shapes. Let's get to it.
All right, everybody, to do your project, you're going to need your pencil, sketchbook, and Sharpie. We're going to start by drawing the head of the figure in a circle shape. From there, we're going to draw a straight line going down for the chest, and then lines coming out at the bottom of that line for the legs and arms. We're going to go up and out for this first human figure. When you're done drawing the stick figure, trace around each section of the stick figure with ovals. Each part of the human body is going to need a bubble drawn around it. Don't worry if the bubbles overlap. Don't forget your feet and hands. I almost forgot those on this drawing. When you're all done drawing the bubbles, use your Sharpie to trace around the outline of everything. Do not trace around every single tiny shape, however, just the general outline formed when all those shapes are combined. As you can see, the finished shape looks like a human figure. When you're done tracing with Sharpie, use your eraser to get rid of all those leftover pencil lines. Congratulations! You've completed your first practice human figure in a Keith Haring style. Let's do some more. Again, start with your head. Try to change the shape of the human body and make your stick figure this time a little bit more active. Again, we're going to trace around every single line that we drew. Don't forget the arms and hands, or the feet and hands, please. Each line that you drew for the human body as a stick figure needs an oval traced around it, kind of like a little bubble. When those bubbles are all done, grab your Sharpie once again, trace around the outline of the entire figure. Ignore all those little tiny shapes that you traced around the stick figure parts, and just complete the outline. Again, when you're done, grab that eraser, quickly get rid of all of those inside shapes. Awesome. Let's do a couple more. If you want to try to overlap some of your figures, this is a good way to practice how different shapes can be on top of or in front of other shapes. Try to come up with crazy ways that your bodies of your stick figures are going to be situated. How you move the stick figure is what the ultimate human figure will look like after you've drawn your ovals. As each oval gets built around each part of the stick figure, one more time, we're paying close attention to how those stick figures are changed in different angles. And then grab your Sharpie. Carefully trace around the outline. Try not to draw on top of those previously drawn stick figure shapes. And then erase. Excellent. I'm going to do one more. Since you are starting to understand how this works, this figure is sped up really fast. I just wanted to do something a little bit more exciting and action-packed. You can see that I added some straight lines down below to show that this character is jumping up. Other types of lines show energy and movement if you draw them around your figures. Don't forget, erase when you're done. Now that we've practiced drawing human figures, reflect and respond. Are your figures shapes or lines? Do they have energy and movement? How many figures did you practice?